Ain't meet you anywhere. And no, and she's and I go, excuse me, hold on. Nothing coming out of this one. He goes, I didn't know. Oh, she must have been well, your best phone look it up. So, this is the same guy. Nice.
I'm so excited to play with this.
I am 90. So we are
Do you want to tell? Shelly? Because I went live on Facebook too.
yeah.
So she wanted to do that.
Yes.
Hey.
I swore I just saw something coming down the stairs like this.
Oh, I missed that.
And I thought it was you. It went. Maybe it was my eyes. I don't know. Are you going to go live?
Yeah, so we're live now. There's really no one here yet. I texted my mom. Maybe she'll join.
Always
got to ask her. I'm on YouTube and Facebook right now.
Both of them?
Mm-hmm.
Do you use that one streaming service that combines them?
I don't. No,
Streaming?
I haven't done it before.
Okay.
No, so I just
I don't know
now's
how you go.
now's the first time.
Okay.
Thank you for the pizza.
You want to show me quick how to... Film's fine. No, I'll show you before this is. Okay, thanks for that. Yeah, no, we're. I'm gonna put our pizza over here in the corner.
Okay, can you plug my phone in too? Actually, never mind. What? Okay, thank you.
That's like 5. That's ready. Oh, that's great. No. They look familiar.
Is there anyone here with us right now? Sitting around me? Can you say hi into this device? Or your name? Rosaline. Is there name Rosaline here? Are you one of the girls that worked upstairs? I wonder if this name actually meant anything, if it was relevant at all. What are we monitoring for? Monitor both. So, welcome to whoever's in here watching right now. We're just sitting here. I've got this obelisk device. We're in the wonderful haunted Old Baraboo Inn in Baraboo, Wisconsin. However, follow. So the way this device works is it's believed that spirits are able to manipulate the dictionary that's inside and communicate with you by essentially choosing words. So you can see spirits, ghosts, entities give off these electromagnetic frequencies. They're able to manipulate electric race. It's very relevant in this area because the owner who passed away a few months ago used to race in NASCAR. Maybe you can say what kind of car he raced. Is that you in here? So sometimes words might not be relevant. They might not make sense to the situation. And it's really up to the investigator to be good about it and try to figure out what makes sense and what's relevant in the situation that you're in. So right now we're sitting in what used to be a bar and brothel. And obviously back in the old days, brothels weren't really that well regulated, maintained. The ladies in there weren't really cared for. If you've seen our video of our investigation here before, you can hear some of the history about the place from the old owner, who unfortunately, as I mentioned before, passed away a few months ago, and is rumored to be around the area. So you'll notice this has gotten very quiet since I started talking about the place, telling about some history. I don't know why. It's honestly, this is our first investigation using this. It's brand new. They've been out of the market for a little bit. So very excited. Panel odd. After saying malicious. Now malicious is kind of interesting because we're right around the corner from the stairs to the basement. And when this place operated during the Prohibition era and the mob needed to deal with you, the basement is where they took you to deal with you. So it's believed that there's a more malicious spirit, more malicious spirit sitting in the basement hanging out. As this said, big. A lot of people have said I feel like it's a big presence, big energy. Big Adam them. Again, maybe some letters like the alphabet is scratched into the cement that's down there from the children of the ladies that used to work upstairs. And you'll see it's pretty much still a fully operating bar. The stairs to go up to the brothel used to be right here. So still a very lively bar, but some other spirits located here. So we're just hanging out now before we get going on a public investigation. If it's your first time dropping in and seeing us, hello. If you're my mom, thank you for the support. If you're my best friend, also thank you for the support. 3 people, that's more than I expected. I've won. Resent what? So it's kind of just going off right now. It just said, can you include hammer? I've never seen 2 words go across one of this. I am a geek. It got me there. I don't know if that's relevant to this situation or not. Sober wheels grass. Fascinating. So this thing's actually kind of cool. It has some other ha. So yeah, it's all about finding the relevant words, right? That one made me look around. So it also has this drawing option. Now, how does this work? I'm going to be honest, this tech's a little bit beyond me. But in the same way that the dictionary is supposed to work and, be manipulated, I think that this is what's going to happen. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a look. And it in a way that will populate a picture there if one of the spirits understands it. And that's the really most important part of trying to communicate with a ghost. If we're talking to ghosts from the 1800s, they didn't know what this is at all. Not a clue. Now, if BC, who again is rumored to be around here, comes through and wants to manipulate this and wants to draw simply a smiley face, I don't know what else to ask for in this situation, just to make it easy. But we'll try this again. And I'm watching just like you. If anything comes up, that's cool. It's also crazy. It doesn't really look like I see anything. It looks like it might constantly run. Yep. Okay. So see, this is how it works. As I said before, these pick up on electromagnetic frequencies. So you'll see that when I go and touch one of these knobs, it starts to darken the screen. So that must be how spirits are supposed to draw on this. Now, it's up to them to get that right because that's tough. I'll give a blank slate here. Let's see if we can reset it and if anything pops up. Looks like it's just getting to the bottom. So yeah, it looks like it just kind of constantly scans and waits to restart at the top. And it looks like right now it's going just how 90% of the minutes on a ghost hunt goes. Nothing really going on. Who knows where the spirits could be. Not sitting here right now. So, okay. Welcome. So we're just kind of again hanging out, and right now we're in the bar downstairs. I've got one of the most common tools that we use on paranormal investigation sitting right next to me. It's again another device used to pick up electromagnetic frequencies because that's really what it is believed spirits are able to manipulate and really use to communicate. So you'll see that right here next to me we have a little REM pod, and it works super simple. Closer you get to it, it goes off. So I just have it sitting right there just in case anything walks up on me. You never know here, especially sitting next to the stairs to this basement over here. I don't like it down there. And what else do we have? Looks like some people are starting to show up for the adventure. So, in addition to those tools, we have one of our other, honestly, the obelisk might soon be my new favorite tool, but one of the classics, of course, made popular by any ghost hunting show that you watch, the spirit box. Now, I roll with the Spirit Box 7. I know that there's a Spirit Box 11 out there. It's bulkier. It's a little bit more extra, unnecessary extra. So we like to just stick with this Spirit Box 7 version. On now, it's a little loud, but everyone excited for the ghost hunt to start in a little bit, which should be soon. And when the ghost hunt does start, the public ghost hunt here, we'll be stepping away for that. Might leave this running though, so you guys can jump in, see what's going on inside the bar as we go around. Maybe put it up against the cameras that we have here for the downstairs area, which, as I mentioned before, is a hotspot for some of the more malicious activity or entity that is here. Just given that it used to be where the mob would torture and kill people. And you'll see up here they actually have some camera set up so that you can keep an eye on all of the locations down there. With this one, that is actually the pole that the mob used to tie up their unfortunate victims to when they were torturing and unfortunately killing them. So, super dark place down there. Not that anywhere up here is much better, given the history of the location. You know, with it being a brothel, there were a lot of forced abortions, unfortunately, and in the 1800s, it's not like the science or medicine behind that was really all that great. So you would lose, a lot of women were lost here, unfortunately, as a result of that. And, a lot believe that that's actually what helps to fuel some of the hauntings in here is the spirits of some of the old workers. Upstairs in the brothel area, in one of the rooms set up like a bedroom, there's a little area where you can drop a couple bucks and pay your respects to the ladies that are still unfortunately lingering around here. So I don't know what time it is. What time we got? 7:11. It's got about 20 minutes until this public ghost hunt starts. So I was talking about the spirit box. So I really enjoy using this. And the way it works, if you haven't seen one used before, is it will rapidly scan AM or FM frequencies. And when I say rapidly, you can actually choose the speed at which it goes, and you can also go forwards or backwards. So personally, I enjoy going backwards because if you're able to make out sentences, full sentences, it's going to be so impossible. It's so hard to make those out until like you're watching your video back later on. But if you're able to make out words or, a sentence, the start of a sentence that makes sense, especially with it going backwards, it's a little bit more questionable about whether you're talking with the spirit or not. So again, it's just another way of getting a spirit to talk to you that is a theory, right? Because science refuses to accept ghosts as a thing because you can't really sit here and be like, oh hey, okay, there is someone back there. I thought it was a ghost. So you can't really sit here and be like, hey, come up, ghost. And you can't do that 2-3 times. You can't do it multiple times, right? So that is really what holds science back from accepting ghosts, And it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's what really drives people to be excited about getting out there and trying to be the one to find that evidence that no one can really question. And as an amateur investigator, especially, you question what you put out even more. Of course, you watch all the TV shows where it's just drama and them trying to get you interested in watching the show, and who knows how much of it is actually real or fake. I can tell you I am not technically savvy enough to fake anything. And I have fallen through a floor before, so you can't really plan that stuff. So yeah, so I'm going to turn this on because I want to see maybe if there is something hanging out around us that is a little bit more vocal than it is, messing with the obelisk here. And it's loud, so I don't know if I'm going to upset anyone or really just get them excited.
The one with the brandy?
That brothel. Yeah, that brothel's upstairs. It might bring you guys up there for that. We'll see. It's definitely it's a good time up there. So you can hear the static. Right now it's not sweeping anywhere. So now, going backwards. And as I said before, you can set the sweep rate. So if this is inaudible, just let me know, and I can stop showing this. But I really enjoy it because it seemingly allows for as demonstration as you can get with spirits, right? If you're supposedly hearing them speak, and you can see here, it is just very rapidly going backwards. So again, the theory is you're not really supposed to be able to hear or make out words, it's even full sentences, because of that. So we like to ask questions and just see if we get any responses to this. There's been times where, we've heard our own names come out of it, and it's been pretty shocking to hear that. So it just sounded like a female voice. And it's, another thing too is like differentiating between what's radio and what you might think, is a spirit. Kind of gets a little bit easier as the time goes on. So I'll just keep it simple. Are there any ghosts around us right now? How do I turn this light on? There we go. That was loud. Sometimes the volume on this thing has a mind of its own. I literally can't control it. Even though I'm sitting here knocking the volume down all the way to 0, it says nope and keeps going as loud as it possibly can. So there is one of those moments where you can clearly tell it's a radio coming through. So we'll just see. Are there any spirits here with us sitting around this table? Radio. Is BC here tonight? Did I talk to you think ghosts? Very quiet. But maybe everyone's saving it up for this public event later, or for after, when everyone goes home and it's just Aaliyah and I here, and it's just even more terrifying. But that's a fun tool. And my favorite thing to do with this actually is something called the SDS method, which again, if that's something that, you've seen in any of our other videos, I just really enjoy that. It's more of, it seems like one of the more true science experiments, you can kind of do while you're on an investigation. It in its simplest definition, you have 2 investigators. One of them has this, and instead of a speaker being here, it's hooked up to headphones, and they're noise canceling, or just very loud. You can't hear any outside noise. And you're basically just listening for responses on this while the other investigator is asking questions. So you've essentially removed yourself from half of the investigation to give do a little double blind setup where you can't hear what's being asked of the spirits that are around you, and the person that is asking the questions, depending on how loud the volume is, maybe they can hear the responses. Fortunately, that's worked out to our benefit. In one of our other investigations, again, if you go back and watch our investigation, our latest video from the Mineral Springs Inn, we seem to have a very solid connection with the spirit that was in there. Still a little bit unsure about what transpired there, but that was probably the most impactful Estes Method event that we've ever had, and you can hear it very clearly come through the speakers actually, and you can see my facial reaction to what I heard, because we had walked in there, with a theory of what could happen or what had happened in that room, what was really causing a haunting, and one of the responses that we heard from one of the questions that was asked really lined up with what we were thinking. So the Estes Method is always fun for me. Um, just super personal and isolated experience. And then, of course, one of the other things that we like to do, and it's a little more quiet, we got some Halloween country music in the back. Apparently, that's a playlist on Spotify. I didn't know that, so found that out today. But our digital voice recorders, which is probably one of the oldest, next to photography, of course, one of the oldest ways of capturing evidence of ghosts. If it's just two of you in a room and you go back and listen to this and you hear a third voice, then you've probably just caught a spirit. And it's a super simple tool. A lot of people don't realize, if you want to do ghost hunting, you can actually kind of start getting into it, with the tools that you have available. Your phone is one of the best tools that you have available to you. Most phones these days have great cameras. You don't have to go out and spend thousands on cameras anymore. Um, and it's actually, our phone is actually how we caught one of our earliest pieces of evidence that really kind of drove us into doing investigations more and getting out and just kind of having more fun with it. You're a simple tool. Yes, I am. I like to keep it simple. Love you too. Thank you for the support. That's wonderful. Friends jumping in. Of course, gotta love it. Well, when we come out, we'll come out to Long Island and go on a hunt. We'll come out to Long Island one time and go out there. Well, you have an invite. You have an open invite. What's in Colorado? Man, a lot in mines, which is kind of crazy. It makes sense, right? There's a lot of unfortunate accidents there and stuff. I think one of the coolest things that I would find fun about investigating a mine is the absence of anything to mess with your investigation. There's no noise. You're deep in tunnels, right? You might get the drips of water and stuff like that, but we got cars going by outside right now. So, that's in Colorado. There's a whole bunch in Colorado, especially, the old West towns. How about you tell me what's in Colorado and we'll come out there and you can come along. So I'm going to go ahead and just turn this obelisk back on again. I see some other people joined in. That's awesome. Oh, that's spooky. Oh, that's spooky. Yeah. We're going to be some spooky bitches tonight. Oh, I love it. That's great. So thank you. That's awesome. Love that. Check out that podcast. If you guys see that comment right there, that's spooky. That's an amazing podcast. Wonderful. Got great true crime stories, ghost stories, cryptids. We love cryptids. Check them out. So this device I have here is, again, if you were in here before, it's the obelisk. And super fun tool. You can see it has all different options right here. And we're going to go with just like the basic dictionary one. The way that this is used is spirits are believed to be able to manipulate, if we hear things that are relevant questions and see what we can get. We had the name come through before, which I thought was a little interesting. So we'll see if we can get that to come through again. So it's kind of just going off right now. Peace, stop, scream, trapped, metaphysics. So it's like you get, it's hard when it's going off like this, right? Because you're like, I know that some of this isn't relevant to the scene that I'm in, but some of it is, and you have to, you know, it's up to the investigator at that point what strings you want to pull to try to see what could actually be a spirit or what isn't. So I'm thinking that trapped and metaphysics are probably the most relevant to what we're sitting in right now. And I'm just gonna ask, is there someone here that's trapped? What's your name? Compare tremor when wicked. So probably nothing still come through. Result hidden hike. So maybe it's a message from a ghost. Planet has inside. What do we got? The planet has inside molecules. So that's where we're at. So that's what I mean by, sometimes when you're in a situation, some of the stuff that comes through here just might not be relevant. And I think that that's really the difference between good investigators and bad investigators. People who just want, someone can take this and just have a field day. Someone can take this and have a field day. But, right now it doesn't really seem like anything relevant's coming through. Brave 100 branches. So unless there's a brave 100 branches in here, no. Are there any ladies up in the brothel right now? Do you have any suggestions of who we should go see and ask for? Over. Is this communication over? Are you done? Should I turn this off? See, and then what history? Okay, so this thing actually has a scanner, so I'm doing it. And it's right here, and I thought it was the coolest thing. It's this little, it's like you're in a submarine, and it's gonna go out, and like I said before, these two nodes at the top can detect electromagnetic frequencies. So here I am thinking, it told me to scan. So I'm gonna go ahead and scan, and I'm gonna see if anything spikes around me, because as you can see right now, I'm pretty still. Nothing going on, nothing going on. And just so that you can see what I'm talking about, watch. Oh, maybe my finger doesn't affect it as much. Will this? Oh, that does it. Yep. So that's what it picks up on, and that's how that works. So we're in little Pac-Man form now. So it told me to scan. I'm not really seeing anything on this scan, but I love this little tool, because sometimes when you just feel, I don't know, grab the feeling, but when you're in a place and you've got just the sense that something's around you, I have a feeling that this is going to be an awesome little device later. But yeah, whatever was here might have led me on a little ghost chase. Yes.
There's customers at the
Is it time?
No, there's just customers at the water. Want to come talk to them? You can, or you're live.
7:30.
Are you ending that?
No, I might keep it open. I'm gonna keep it open. And people can watch the haunted bar for a little bit.
Okay.
All right. So the duties call. Ghost hunt, public ghost hunt time. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave this open so that y'all can kind of just hang out in the bar, pop in, and honestly, I've heard crazy stories about people blown apparitions walking by in here. I still, in the investigations that we've done, have not seen a full-blown ghost spirit. We've had that interaction before that is probably the closest I think I've truly come to an interaction with a spirit. But who knows? Who knows what you can see? There's a lady in white, of course. There's always a lady in white, so you might see her stroll by. And then, as I mentioned before, the good man BC is supposedly still walking around here. But I'm going to be asking for his help on this public event, so I will be back, and you guys can watch a haunted bar for a little bit. Oh, and thanks for coming in. If you're, we had some people in here. I'm coming. We're on our way. Thanks for jumping in. Have fun. We'll be back later tonight. It'll be a little darker and a little probably scarier. Aaliyah. Come over here.
Yeah, this year it was. I'm gonna Tiesto. I think DJ Tiesto is there.
I gotta take a picture of that spooky comment because honestly, I'm fanboying a little bit. Aaliyah.
Are you? I'm very
Aaliyah.
excited.
Look.
Oh, look. Sorry, I stole the obelisk.
It's okay. Okay. Who knows? Maybe there'll be a ghost that wants to grab this beer, huh?
Them little karaoke stuff. You ribbit?
Um,
Oh, that's all digital.
I don't know.
Yeah. Wow.
Some changes on. Oh, zero.
Not bad, not bad. Yep. Kicking it down, doing my thing. So that's cool. We'll make sure. Huh. I'm sure
Oh,
I'll
the
talk
cameras
to
downstairs. Did you see those before?
Yeah, the cameras I knew about. Moved everything up. I used to sit here. Yeah. So I made all the karaoke stuff.
There's something that just floated up across stairs.
Nice.
Oh, look at it go again. Oh, that's probably just as well.
Wow. Oh, wow. Yep. I'm lit right now. Especially now we're down. No.
Okay. Yeah, of course. Yeah. The one. I know. I was like, I have to try that. You know what? I should probably do it because maybe I could. What? For water. I mean, if you go to the right now, the water is like $7. So it's more expensive than beer. Yes. Yes. Hey, I got this water. There we go. Yes. That's why I said it's food to the bar. Everyone's for everything. Never had to pay $40. It's a real fun everything. Because if you're going upstairs, I'm like, do you guys go downstairs? Not this time. Maybe another. It'll be fun. So, I don't know if you just be safe. I'll be here.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll be coming. See you. Have a good night.
I know a lot now. Yeah.
Anyone's here, we're going to switch up this view a little bit. Maybe give you a view of the bar. What was that? You all right? Did you follow the gay uncles on the internet? On the Instagram? You should go look at their story.
Is it cool?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's so cool. All right, if any ghost wants to go ahead and grab this beer, go for it. And if anyone's in here, I don't think anyone's in here right now. We're just taking a quick public ghost tour. We're going to leave this here while we go and handle that. You guys can watch this REM pod here next to this beer. Maybe there'll be a little thirsty ghost that comes through. We got Aaliyah bartending. Other half of Gone Ghosted. All right.
Already there was a tree in the back that fell out of nowhere. By the way.
But look at this. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He was. In fact, his niece emailed me to tell us a story about when she would stay this summer at her Uncle Tom and Aunt Rose's upstairs, where they lived upstairs, and how their son had died up there, and she had to stay in the bedroom across the hall from his room, and the door would be this open at night with the morning. And she emailed me a whole bunch of stories about her experiences in this building. And she's like, oh, that's Uncle John. And I go, come on down, say hi to Uncle John. She's up in Green Bay. This is like, I don't have any copy. No, I'm not worried about anybody doing this. If anybody sounds like this, any good, oh my God.
If you want to, you can jump in.
Okay.
I'm here and talk to people. Maybe if people show up.
Fighting with yourself was stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. And it was her son's birthday. And they looked like you never know what was coming. And she goes into it with it. Yeah, and that's not a good idea. So, it's probably considered from.
Yeah, I was just trying to get out some
I
things.
found that kid with his dad here. And this is
Lower line. Are we live?
But the funny thing is, you can see the rest of the video what happened. He was going on and then all of a sudden his wife was like, I'll kill you too. And as soon as she got this post, yes, and straight up, he disappeared. The wife is here. The wife is. It was hilarious. So we'll see what we get. But they know this and they and this is a list of all the players that were here at one point in time. It's really cool. Most of them were like 22. Yeah.
All right, guys. I came out from around the bar just to see if there were any questions or.
Can you read it out loud? Their occupation. Yeah. Yep. So Mason, a laborer. Brakeman on the railroad. Yeah, coppersmith. Cool, huh? So that's a picture back in the late 1800s of a list of the borders that were in this. Yes. Yes, they were. So this was a brewery. And then there was the city of Baraboo Brewery across the street. And it was becoming a and then over here is the Epping Brewery. So we actually got three breweries in this spot. So Baraboo like to. The Epping is on this. Yeah. Sure enough, he was the foreman at the brewery. Yeah, so there's so much history with the vendors. You know what? A lot of them married each other too. So when they do the echo, oh, it's like, wow. Yeah, in fact, this is the daughter of the vendors. It's like, it's validated. This was an interesting thing. Man was very much a skeptic, and we love skeptics because it's something that just happens to them. And that's good. We are and you're open. You're open to it. So it's the negative one. He's like, why are you here? Why are you? You know. But he's dousing out the food and this coming to the picture sitting across the room. That's three fingerprints that showed up in the window outside. So who is this? Look at this one. Nope. Yes. Do you see where that is? By the way, you're our watchdog. That all is if you feel or see something, you're a watchdog. Really creepy. So this was, I was over here, there was an investigator, so a lot of people would take it back. The big jackets, the khaki pants, the black shoes, the hat. It's like, we know, yeah. Well, you know, I mean, that's what, you know, that is our neighborhood. No, but that's what it is. We've got to think like that. We've got to think and break that down. Now, how do we, I was here over the building or something. Well, we can do something like that. Wasn't one of the best. The cash is another thing is the big one is transparent. What can this come in? We have free. So transparency is so we but we can see through him. Here's another interesting thing. Look at gift friend. So, like from, isn't that weird? It's like this much is sticking up and then back to there. But it wasn't that back there. You don't know what was there. But the arms out like that, some people feel like they were frozen. Not to debate, Alexa, obviously down it's all that speculation. But then look in the mirror. Oh, yeah. Hello.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad.
There's a face in the mirror.
What can I get for you?
I don't know. What can you get for me? Let's have a towel. Please and thank you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. No, no, I have, yeah, he was over, yeah. And then somebody's like, well, maybe that's him with the sound, but he was in a hat. See what I'm saying? Yes, there's no hat. There's no hat.
Okay, remember the last time I was in? It's been years. I don't live here anymore, so.
It'll be 5.
Okay. So take a look around.
Yeah, no problem. It's changed quite a bit.
Yes, it definitely has.
Until later years when it was covered, but and that light it's just like, wow, was this a time warp? Old Baraboo Inn, you played, we probably need to experience a time warp. I saw someone walking in front
Need the fires still have anything to do with this?
So BZ passed away.
I did hear that.
Right.
A while ago.
Yep, his sister Shelly is actually running, so she's doing there's a mini ghost going on right now.
Oh, okay. Shelley, Jesus. I grew up right down the street from her. I have not seen her in probably 40 years.
But when you are on your left I'm going to open
She'll be down here in a little bit. I'm sure she'll pop over here.
Good. I don't know. I wouldn't recognize her, I'm sure, anyhow, or her me.
No, that's okay. Yeah, and I'm not, I usually do the investigations, but I'm
Okay.
behind the bar today, so.
Gotcha.
Oh, you want to?
God, yeah, I forgot about all the gold stories.
Yeah.
Okay, over here.
I mean, that's cool that they still do this stuff. That's cool.
And there's no.
I mean, or do it again, maybe, because it was always just kind of
There's no
roundabout talking about, that this place was.
Yeah, it's on, Jack Osborne did a segment on it.
No.
They're having a big event tomorrow. There's a comedian coming in and doing his own thing.
Oh, cool.
My boyfriend Chris, we're doing the live event, but we did an investigation upstairs too.
Wow.
So.
I mean, I know that.
I mean, there's a shit ton of history in this movie.
Yep. Yeah.
It's not, that's like breaking something.
It's kind of funny to be in here for me. That's been so long.
And depending on where you stand on it, but BC is still here too. We hear them all the time.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
I think I came in here once when he was running it. It had been over 20 years ago.
And right next to him, show.
I could be right. I could be wrong. I think I was still in the Navy, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, he owned it for a long time.
Because I think he's a year older than me.
I'm like, wasn't he good? I'm like, no, he wasn't like that.
I know we were, like I said, literally
Grew up,
grew up
yeah.
like 5 houses apart.
It seems to be the thing here in Baraboo. It's not very big, but
That
And
was,
then I was up there when the participant took this picture. What do you see? CA?
early 70s.
okay.
Boy,
Yeah.
how's he feeling?
Yeah, it's fun to come back.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I grew up here. I grew up in Baraboo. My mom's still here, so I try to get back here and there. At
You
least.
want another? Or you just taking a moment?
No, I'm like, can I have another shot of Jack in a Bud Light, please?
Yeah.
This
Another
one,
Jack in
you
the Bud Light?
only take one picture from here in this back bar. Take 6 to 8. Snap, 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 snap. Nothing, holy crap. Nothing. There are so many these guys. Some people say Vince has better mustache. Some of them, I like, right? Yeah. Vince has mustache, but you can see his nose, his eyes, his hat, and this.
No water this time?
Well, my girlfriend might need some water.
Okay.
You know, I'll bring that back up for her. I told her she's a sober one. I'm the one that drinks.
One more time, he's behind the wing, and it's like he wants to keep out. Isn't it?
Yeah,
Well, some of the stuff that people catch here, just like,
And I feel like that's okay. There's always, I feel like there has to be a sober person in every group, at least one person.
Okay, we're
No, I told you she's
It's a responsible thing to
She's
do.
responsible. It's like, yeah, Crazy's gonna get home safe. I'm like, but how much fun will we have if Crazy wasn't here, right?
So the last time, when we were here last time, there were these,
And then
there was these two tour,
and we could cross
tourists, that were,
We're not tourists, we're locals.
yeah, no, they were tourists, and they, you know, were very clearly not in the right mind. We were just like, no, that's not really the greatest thing to do when you're doing this. And not ear-wise, like other things, and I was like,
No, I'm like, so when I show up to somewhere where, yeah, it's not a ghost hunt, like, it's a communication, it's a respect, it's, like, I just don't even, like, as a marketing person, as a business owner, I don't really like the vernacular of being a ghost hunt, like, who am I hunting? Or am I hunting them? Am I gonna kill them?
so I hear you like,
Oh, that's kind of ironic and funny, right?
It doesn't
So a
matter.
hunch to me seems like I'm gonna kill something, and I'm like, what am I gonna kill? You guys? That's hysterical, right? It's funny.
From ghost hunt to clue.
Well, and like I said, I've been to this bar a million times. I just thought it was funny as fuck that it's like, talking about is like, oh, now you can go upstairs. I'm like, great, so like, let's go upstairs. Been here for 2 fucking hours. Like, I've been upstairs before. I'm like, so at what point do you get to go upstairs? And it's anything to do with haunting or hunting. Like, I just want to be like, interesting. I'm like, hey guys, like, not my first rodeo, not my first haunted bar.
So, but I do want to show you.
I don't need any more PowerPoints or YouTube videos, okay? Like, awesome, great. Like, find that show on the internet myself. And being a local, it's just, I like it. It makes it a lot of time. I'm sure it makes a lot of money and it's very, like, kitschy and cool. At the same time, I'm like, let's go have some fun. You ready to go?
I'm down
He
here.
can bartend. He's going here.
Sure.
Throw him behind the bar.
I got it.
Got this. I don't even know this. What's your name, sir?
I'm Scott. How are you?
Scott. I'm Jamie. Nice to meet you.
Jamie?
Scott, you tend the bar. Aaliyah and I are gonna go have some fun, and then they can go have a PowerPoint presentation and a college seminar about like what's about to happen.
I would say Chris is the one that has the keys thing, so.
Well, so Chris,
You see any?
Kimmy, my work wife, the sober one, dead sober, who only drinks water ever. Then we can go upstairs and have some fun. Like everyone else. You can watch PowerPoint.
Thank you. That's what people say. I see a cowboy. And I like to see a cowboy. I see the hat. I see, you know,
Because I know she got a late start too. I'm like, I'm not gonna go home till midnight tonight. I'm like, let's go upstairs. Like, why are we gonna watch a fucking whole informational video? Is this PBS or bar?
But nobody is.
Right, Scott? Like, let's do some chocolate jack and have some fun. And not no disrespectful way. Like, I'm out there with all respect, all kindness.
As long as I don't have to do the shots of Jack, sure.
Yeah, like, I'll go up there and be like, hey guys.
You got any good
Been
bourbon?
there, and I'd be like, been there, done that, and they'll be like, hey girl, welcome back, and I'll be like, hey guys, here I am.
Yeah.
That's
We
simple
asked-
for me.
We asked Shelly if she wanted us to bring up a bottle of Malort, and I was like, Chris, don't do that. Yeah. Oh!
Chris used to like solo, which
Huh?
seems like fun.
So he had me come back here and look at the Shelly, you don't.
Aaliyah might take me out of this room
No.
before we get started. But my work wife is such a problem.
I know you'll be respectful when you get up there, so I'm not
Honestly,
worried.
to be perfectly honest, I'm super respectful. I let you drink and I like to have fun. But I don't disrespect people because if people disrespect me, then we're gonna have a huge problem. So I don't do that to anyone else. So respect equals respect. Every language, every country, I've traveled the world, and I'm like, respect
That's all
always
I
equals
ask.
respect.
I feel like you be that, so I'm not
Respect
worried.
equals respect, and that's all I am.
I'm not gonna
I'm not gonna drink. I'm not gonna lie.
live in Wisconsin.
I mean, seriously. And I'm almost 40, living the worst year of my life, and so like, you know,
See that?
I drink this shit out.
So Chris is from New York, and we went out there to visit. And I made a joke about putting a shot of, I think it was Jameson coffee in his mom's coffee. Like,
Yeah, shout out Jam on coffee.
total joke. It's his mom, like I just met her kind of a thing. I was like, put a shot of Jameson coffee in her coffee, like it'll be fine. And the guy behind was like, absolutely not. And I was like,
Oh, seriously.
I was like, we're not in Wisconsin anymore.
Listen,
Understood.
No, like legit, you get out of Wisconsin, you realize how much And I mean, like I said, I was in Belize last week, I'll be in Barbados next week. I've traveled all around the world. I love this. I think just
I just gotta think and have it.
can you get upstairs to that? What do you think?
I don't really have to do this place,
What?
so.
Are we gonna get up tonight?
Yes.
I'll be good.
Yeah, you will.
I mean, I signed a waiver for that. I've been in this bar so many times, gotten drunk in here so many times in my life.
When I was a teenager, I was playing Friday. That was a couple of days ago.
So
It was like last night, okay? So I'm 22. I just want you to know.
Right, well, and I'm 28.
Wait, and I told Leah, she's like, I'm 35. I'm like, well, I'm how old are you? You're like at least under 30 around here. So maybe you can get the fuck upstairs. But Leah's great and super funny. And they told me for being drunk. And like, Kimmy, she's always like, Jamie, you be in so much trouble because you're so drunk and really. And I'm like, oh, no, it's fine. I think I'm nice. And she's the stubborn one. Aaliyah, just look at her.
oh no, you're
And
fine.
don't.
Again, you're fine. You're not even bad.
People take that as like,
You're not even bad.
I just it's gross.
It's
Aaliyah, they just make it so much.
I've been possessed,
They
I
whisper in
swear.
my ear and they're like, really think.
I've been possessed by the ghost of Jack Daniels.
Yes. So my ring. So one of my best friends is dead. We gave me this ring that has Jack Daniels on it. And that's the joke is that like, yeah, you're possessed by it. That's really funny. You said that. Ironically, it's true.
There you go.
There's in the pudding. We don't even need it.
Yes.
Stars that we over.
Want me to help you carry it?
Take that. Okay, awesome.
Wait, it's time.
Almost 3 minutes.
3 minutes? 5 minutes? 1 minute?
Chris. Yeah.
I'm going to. I'll head up there and I'll meet you guys up there.
Who did what for how many skills?
I said I'm gonna head up there and.
Oh yeah, Chris is gonna head up. Okay, good.
I do.
Okay, will you make sure that downstairs door is unlocked?
Of course.
Yeah, it comes shortly right behind the door.
All right.
Okay.
Great.